What is going on, fellow warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Welcome to another Call of Dragons video. This is going to be the guide for the brand new infantry hero known as LEI KUAN. He's got some crazy AoE rage skill damage factor. Today we're gonna check out everything that is so great about this new hero. We're gonna look at some good guides to help you out in the open field. If you're new here, subscribe for more content, like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Let's get started. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, brand new season, brand new infantry hero. We have LEI KUAN in the building. Infantry, rally, tank. This guy is something else. He can even challenge Goresh for the best infantry hero in the game. He is so versatile, can do so much in the PvP. Let us start off with his skills and see what he is capable of. Rage skill, known as the comradeship. The rage cost 1000, attack range is melee. Deals diffuse physical damage to the target legion and nearby legions. Damage factor 1500. Scales with infantry HP bonus. 3 legions in total. So it's gonna hit 3 legions with a 1500 damage factor. But it doesn't end there. We have something here known as infantry HP bonus. Fixed duration HP bonuses gained by infantry units. So when you gain HP during a fight, it is going to amplify this rage skill damage factor and do even more damage. Now we're going to jump all the way to the awakening. The awakening here is going to enhance this rage skill. It's going to take its DPS from 1500 to 1700 to 3 targets. We have never seen anything like this before. This hero can even perform better than, I think, all the cavalry heroes in the game, even including Urag. Like if you put them together, the total amount of damage this guy is going to do will probably be more than Urag in the same lineup. But that's something that needs to be tested. You also get an additional 20% more counterattack damage here from the rage skill. The good thing is that the devs did not classify this counterattack as infantry only, which means it's going to work with your cavalry as well. So this is absolutely brilliant. Going on to skill number 2. It's what we use for the rally. When besieging cities or strongholds, the legion gains 5% defense and ignores 5% of the enemy's attack. Pretty much straightforward. Going on to skill number 3. The legion's infantry units gain 25% infantry HP bonus. This is just ridiculous. And then you take 25% less skill damage. So let us pause here for a second. They did not put hero skill damage in front of this reduction, which means the skill damage reduction is going to affect artifacts, it's going to affect Warpets. So when enemies hit you with the Warpet skill damage, I think you should be able to reduce it by 25%. When enemies hit you with the artifact, you should be able to reduce it by 25%. The reason I say this is because if you look at Kinara over here, Kinara has a reduction. Kinara has hero skill damage reduction. You guys see 10% hero skill damage reduction. They have put the hero here in front, which means this one is not going to protect Kinara against pet skills or artifacts. But for this guy right here, Mr. KUAN, it's gonna protect him against many stuff because they didn't specify. So this is brilliant. Going on to skill number 4, Death Glare. When hit with a normal attack, the legion has a 15% chance to gain 5% HP and deal 2% more damage for 5 seconds. Maximum is 10 stacks. So you can get up to 50% HP and up to 20% more damage dealt. What else do you need, guys? This hero is next level. He is something else. He can rival Goresh for best infantry hero in the game. Yeah, I cannot wait to max this guy out. And to show you guys I mean business, this is going to be the first infantry hero in my account that I take to 6 stars. So let's do it. I'm gonna blast it. Hopefully I get a crit. That way I get some stars back. So we're gonna hit it. Crit. Ouch, ouch. No crit. Okay, so we got defense penetration of plus 5%. He's gonna slide into my cavalry lineup. Wait a minute. What did I get? We got some excess. Nice. So I can use this on Kuma, maybe. We shall see. So this is beautiful. Now, let us move on to the pairings and see the best possible combination for Mr. LEI KUAN in Call of Dragons. The first one that comes to mind is going to be Mr. Kuma. They were built to work together. Kuma is going to get some HP as well. Kuma has Champion Gladiator, 20% HP for 3 seconds, which should directly affect this rage skill, Infantry HP bonus. So that is a big plus. And then Kuma is going to bring up to 100% attack bonus, which should boost this rage skill and do lots and lots of damage on the field. So these two heroes were meant to work together. You pair them up together and they are going to be crazy in the open field PvP. So this is pairing number 1. There are so many options for LEI KUAN in Call of Dragons. He is just a versatile infantry hero that can do so much. You can also pair him up with Danfel. We got Danfel over here. You can also use the Shield of Sturdiness with Danfel to increase your hero skill damage factor. It's going to be very, very good for PvP. We have the likes of Goresh. You can go Goresh as well. Where's Goresh? He's hiding over here. Yep. You can pair Goresh with Kwan and do some crazy stuff on the field. You can pair Kwan with Garwood. Garwood gonna give you physical damage dealt bonus of 30% with lots and lots of, you know, defense to help you go the distance. That's a great pairing. We have Husk. Is Husk a good pairing? Husk has this HP bonus boost here for 5 seconds. So I think this is going to improve the skill damage of Kwan. So you can pair Husk as well. He's going to do amazing. You have Madeline. Where is Madeline? Madeline can be paired with this guy. You can use... Who do we have here? You can use Mogro as well. He's going to work well with Mogro. You're going to do so much skill damage to your enemies depending on what you want to do with the hero. We also have Bahon. Bahon can also put in some work behind the new infantry. Who else do we have here? You have lots and lots of options to use for PvP. You got Madeline. Madeline going to give you counterattack bonus of 15%. You combine it with this 20%, so that is 35% counterattack damage bonus, and you put the Spirit Bond Talk. I think you got something great here. So you got lots and lots of options for this LEI KUAN in Call of Dragons. I think he is one of the best infantry heroes in the game. Now when it comes to rallying cities, you will have to use LEI KUAN and Kuma, or you can go LEI KUAN with Danfel. You have lots and lots of options that will work in PvP. With the Moon Bear as well. So things are looking bright. LEI KUAN can also be an excellent garrison hero with Mr. Mogro. You pair them up together for garrison. Now why do I say this guy is going to be good garrison? I think he is even better than Goresh in garrison. Let me show you why. So here is Goresh. When you put Goresh in garrison, you're going to get this rage skill. You're going to get the second skill, and you're gonna get this third skill, okay? But the problem with Goresh is that you're not gonna get this in the garrison, and the awakening skill doesn't add anything new. It just extends what you already have. So it's kind of like you're missing out on 2 skills when you're using Goresh as garrison. Now let's check out LEI KUAN as your garrison hero. This rage skill is gonna work. You're going to miss out on this second one. You will get this one for your garrison. You will get this one for your garrison. And you will get the awakening for your garrison. So you're only going to miss out on 1 skill. The awakening also gives you an additional 20% universal counter attack. That's going to work for everyone in your city, which is a big, big plus. So this guy is absolutely amazing. As opposed to Mr. Goresh here, he's got a counter attack of 20%, but this one is tied to infantry. With this new hero, it is universal, which means your city is going to benefit so much from this hero. So technically speaking, I think this guy is better than Goresh as of right now in terms of value. And to make things even worse for your enemies, you can slap this guy behind one of your cavalry heroes. I'm going to say this now. LEI KUAN is going to be benching one of the cavalry heroes in the 5 March cavalry lineup. Right now, I think you can put him behind Urag, and you're going to do some nasty stuff to your enemies. You got Urag, LEI KUAN, and the Moon Bear. And you're going to be using the Urag artifact, which is this one right here. This artifact has a mix of attack and Legion defense. So this Legion defense is going to help you with this infantry hero as a deputy, because this guy doesn't bring anything from it. He doesn't bring a lot of stuff to help your lineup, but the Wolf Howl Horn has a 22% defense that's going to sustain this march. So yep, this guy is brilliant. As you can see here, I got him at 6 stars. I can max him out, but I want to save 500 tokens for the new mages. So everything above 500 will be channeled towards this hero until I max him out. I think I have praised him enough. It is time to go to a different topic. What are we going to check out next? Let's go to artifacts. Artifacts. This guy does not have his own specific artifact, but the good thing is he is a versatile hero that works with so many other combinations in the game. You can use this dragon scale armor if you pair Mr. Kwan with Madeline and Danfell. You can use this one if you pair with Madeline and Danfell as well. You can use the Spiritborn Torque when you pair him up with pretty much anyone. You got other options here like the Grey Mars Warhammer. You have the Deathless Vines, which is great. Even these attack artifacts can do something different for PvP. We're going to have to test it out to see how it synergizes with the abnormal HP of Mr. Kwan. So this is going to be beautiful for PvP. You got Fang of Ashkari, which is excellent defense artifact that can do some magic on the field. You have your Blink if you want to blink into the enemy and make them cry. You also have a second blink that you can use. This one right here, the Wolf Woman of Healer or Hailer. That's going to be a fantastic one. You got some defense and rally artifacts that you can try. And then we got this guy right here, the Serpent's Edge. This one was built for Mr. Kwan and Kuma. So when you pair with Kuma, this is the way to go. When gaining HP buff via a hero skill. So yep. Oh, I think this artifact was built for Kwan as well. Yep. So Kwan can gain HP buff. When you hit him, he's got skill number 5 right here. Gaining HP buff. When he takes damage from a normal attack, he's gonna trigger that artifact and get some attack. So this is great, guys. This is good. So this is the artifact you use for Kuma. LEI KUAN. I'm mixing up this guy's names. Okay, I think we're done here, guys. We need to move on to the next topic. I'm losing my thought process. Let's get the heck out of here. On to the next topic. Warpets, Warpets, Warpets. What is the best pet to use with LEI KUAN? I think the number 1 pet to use for LEI KUAN will be this beast right here known as the Moon Bear. It is still excellent pet in the game. And LEI KUAN can hit 3 targets for 1700 hero skill damage factor that increases with HP bonus. So this is the number 1 pet for Mr. Kwan. You also have the advanced Moon Rage, which does damage on its own. Yep, this pet wins, man. Number 1. And then we have this new pet that was designed for these 2 new pairings. The only problem with this pet is that someone needs to attack you in order to hit them. That's the only problem. So let's say you are fighting 5 other infantry there in front of you, but only one of the infantry is hitting you. You're going to miss out on a lot of value. But when it comes to the Moon Bear, anyone who is close is going to get blasted by these 2 skills, regardless of whether they are attacking you or not. So it's a little bit questionable between these 2 pets because they are almost similar. They almost do the same thing, except Moon Bear has this slight advantage. So yeah, go with Moonbear if you're going to be pairing Quan with anyone who does a skill damage. For example, Quan and Danfel, Quan and Mogro, Quan and Nika. I think the Moonbear is the way to go. But if you're pairing up Quan with anyone else, the Moss Rock is the way to go. You also have other options in the game, but not so sure about them. You can use the Venomous Lizard, which is the best infantry war pet. So technically speaking, Venomous Lizard should be number 1. And then you can decide whether to go with Moonbear or you want to go with the Moss Rock. So these 3 would be the best choices. It's going to be up to you. But for open field PvP, the Venomous Lizard might be the real deal for doing damage. But don't underestimate the Moonbear. It is still up there. What else do we have here? Yeah, I think those 3 are the main ones. They should be good for your PvP. This pet, the Bruin Bear, is okay, but you're most likely to get killed before you even trigger this pet. So this one number 1, this one number 2, then this one number 3, I think. Unless I don't know what I'm talking about. But open field testing, we'll have to see which one is better between these 2. I think the Moonbear still wins because it's just gonna hit people regardless of whether they are attacking you or not. With this one, they need to be attacking you in order to take damage. That's the difference. Time to have a look at the talent tree for LEI KUAN in Call of Dragons. We go to the Roots of War because I don't have the hero at level 60. Scroll all the way to the bottom and LEI KUAN is right here. We're gonna hit the talents, and this is the talent tree that you should build for Mr. LEI KUAN for open field PvP. We got the tank talent tree, but the infantry talent tree wins, mainly because of this skill right here, the flank protection. When your infantry is fighting in the front, there are going to be so many infantry attacking you, and cavalry as well. So this is the selling point of the infantry talent tree branch. You also have a counter attack that's going to help you out for PvP. So that's what you take. At the end, we have 2 awesome skills. This one is going to give you an extra counter attack. It is what a lot of people pick. As you can see here, it has a 37% selection chance, which means people have picked it more than this one, which is only 14. But I don't know if this Iron Will is going to boost this awakening skill. You guys see this awakening skill? The Hero Legion deal 20% more counter attack damage for 3 seconds. So the talent tree, Iron Will should be able to extend stuff that you get from your rage skill by 1 second. I hope this skill is going to extend the counter attack by an extra 1 second. If it does not extend, then you should probably go with this one right here. This would be the way to go. The ready for battle. However, if you're going to be using Goresh, if you're going to be using Skogul, if you're going to be using Madeline, if you're going to be using Garwood, you can benefit from this Iron Will because it's going to extend the duration of the rage skill buffs by 1 second. Oh, I think I forgot to mention how you can pair up Skogul with this guy from the pairings. Anyways, so this is the talent tree, guys. This is how you build it. You're going to take Adrenaline Rush, 4%, give you 4% extra normal attack. I did not pick this healing receive bonus because, you know, you're going to be getting healing debuffs in PvP. There are way too many Musiangs on the field. So picking this skill, I think, is going to be a waste of time. You better go with something that's going to benefit you on the field a lot. And here, I really like March Speed because it's going to help you refresh a little bit faster. And since these guys don't have the Berserker charge for Skogul, the one where Skogul charges at 60% March Speed faster, I think these 2 speeds should help you out when you're trying to catch up with the enemy or you're trying to intercept them as fast as possible. Otherwise, if you don't like March Speed, you can go with Egoism or you take more hero skill damage. Here as well, you can ignore the speed and take this one. Over here, you can go with take less counter attack damage because when you fight a Goresh and a Skogul 1 by 1, they hit you with a double counter attack. So this thing can be very useful. With this one, when you get hit, you get 50 rage. It's brilliant. And then towards the end, you have Unyielding Spirit and you have the Impregnable Defense. This one is going to finish after 10 seconds when you enter battle, but this one is going to be active for the duration of the fight. So pick this one. We got 1 point left. Where would I drop this 1 point to get some good stuff? I think I'm going to put it maybe here to get some healing. Probably. I think this is where I would put it. Should help out with some healing for the fight. So this is talent tree that you use for this hero. The next talent tree that we're going to have a look at is going to be the rally talent tree. If you want to use this hero to rally your enemies, I think you can use something that looks like this. I am not really a rally captain, but I think this is how I would build my rally tree. So from the bottom here, you ignore every single march speed because you don't need no march speed when you go to rally someone. So you grab this, you grab overall attack, you get some normal attack damage, you get defense penetration, you get more damage dealt when your unit count is over 50%. You do more counter attack damage bonus. You get 7.5% rage accumulation speed, which is crucial. Over here you get hero skill damage dealt bonus. I picked this skill over this one because you're going to be rallying a bunch of different garrisons. Some of those garrisons may not have healing received or shield received. So this would be a complete waste. Go with the hero skill damage dealt bonus of 10%. You're going to use this every single time. You grab this here, this one here, you get damage taken reduction of 3%. Towards the end, you go with reversal of fortune. This one is going to be active for the entire duration of the fight. You get 3% HP, as opposed to this one. When you enter the fight, you get damage dealt of 5% for only 10 seconds. But as you guys know, most rallies run for a very long time. Now you can use this if you're going to rally like a small city that you think might be destroyed within 20 seconds. Then this Trailblazer is going to be good. But for longer rallies that take, you know, hours and stuff, reversal of fortune is the way to go. It's going to give you a lot of value. And then the remaining 2 points, you drop it here on frontline support. Let you reduce the amount of deaths they turn into severely wounded. So this would be the rally talent tree for Mr. LEI KUAN. In conclusion, LEI KUAN is probably the best infantry hero in Call of Dragons right now. It's debatable, but in my opinion, I think he takes the title. Mainly because he can work well with your cavalry as well. He's going to be benching one of the cavalry heroes in your lineup. All because of this 1700 hero skill damage factor and the 20% counter attack. As you guys know, when your cavalry is fighting, most of the time they fight until they die. So having a 20% counter attack damage bonus is amazing. Plus this guy can give you damage dealt bonus of 20% and up to 50% HP, which is a big deal for PvP. Will be good for your cavalry, will be good for your infantry, will be good for defending your city as well, will be good for PvP. Overall, excellent hero in the game. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought about the video down below. If you're new here, subscribe for more content. Until then, we shall meet again in the next video. Bye bye for now.